Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 20s podcast, where we talk about all things about being in your 20s, and we talk about our life as we're in our 20s. Yeah. And I'm Liv.
And I'm Meg.
And we do this podcast together, and we also do a lot of other things together. And we just want to take you guys on this little adventure that we call life. And honestly, I feel like this week's episode, we basically do just that.
Kind of just yap about life.
Yeah, so if you're just wanting a little bit of girl talk, honestly, this is a really good girl talk episode. We talk about the ultra human ring versus the Oura Ring. We talk about EMFs. We talk about
extreme home makeover
and Dancing with the Stars, and like literally just probably all the things you're already talking about with your girls. So if you want to listen to this week's podcast, why don't you go ahead, put it on, do some chores, cook some food, bake something, and we're going to join you as you do that. Welcome to this episode. We're back.
Hello.
How you doing? It's been 2 weeks.
It has been 2 weeks. Doing good. I feel like the last week flew by. So I didn't really feel like I was gone. So I feel like we just filmed last week.
Really? I feel like I haven't seen you and sat in these chairs in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Time is a weird thing.
It is weird.
Sometimes it feels long. Sometimes it feels short.
I feel like it really depends on what you're doing.
True.
Whereas like my week wasn't very full. Where I feel like when you have a full week, it feels like time is longer, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you have a full weekend and it feels like a few days ago is forever ago.
Because so much happened.
Yeah. Where it's like I barely had anything happen. So
yeah.
I don't feel like any time
has passed.
Passed at all.
We were just here yesterday. How was home?
Good. Home was good. A lot of good family time. A lot of good demo time. I felt like a boss woman.
What do you mean by demo?
We were demoing my family's cottage. So, legit demo. Like, sledgehammer to walls.
Like Extreme Makeover Home Edition?
Yeah. Basically.
I love that show growing up.
Basically.
You loved Extreme Makeover Home Edition?
Yeah, we watched it all the time. As a
Move
family.
that bus! Gosh.
I always wanted to have my house be Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Let's talk about that, because actually that's crazy, because growing up I was like, I want my bedroom to be an aquarium.
Yep.
But like that doesn't age well.
No, none of it ages well. Where it's like cool for maybe 2 years and you're gonna grow out of it.
Yeah.
And something crazy that I learned is so many people, and actually I don't know, fact check me, it's okay, but that so many people that had extreme home makeover, the value of their property like went up a ton, or if they got moved into these like bougie houses, they couldn't actually afford the taxes.
That makes sense.
And a lot of people ended up not being able to actually live there
That's
for a
insane.
long period of time. So that's sad.
That is sad.
But yeah, I always thought the bedrooms were really cool.
They should bring the show back though. I feel like it could be redone well. I think they've attempted to and failed, but that's like, you just need a better producer.
Yeah.
Like, you just need a better cast. I went to an Extreme Makeover Home Edition site one time when it was
one in Appleton.
Yeah.
I really wanted to go. I knew people that
Derek
went,
Huff was there, my first crush ever, from Dancing with the Stars, which, by the way, Dancing with the Stars is coming back, and I'm so excited, and this is officially going to turn into slightly a Dancing with the Stars podcast. Who's excited?
This is where I'm going to get educated.
Hey, girls, are you guys excited? Sometimes I just wish that
you could get the feedback.
I like to pretend that like we can, but yeah, so Derek Huff was there. I didn't get to see him, tragic, but I sat there patiently.
Were you just like behind the fence where people are just watching?
It's actually just so weird to be there though, because like nothing crazy is happening.
They're just building a house.
Yeah, super slowly. I mean, slowly, but like not slowly, because it's like in a week, but still crazy.
It just is kind of scary that happens in a week.
Oh yeah, totally.
Just, like,
now that we know what we do, like no one should be building a home in a week.
Yeah. So,
well, I think there's a way to like bring it back sustainably. Like, have the family move out for a few months, get them housing, send them on a vacation, put them in like a great Airbnb, like have them be a part of it in some way so it feels more personal.
Yeah.
Like, help them out in more ways than just...
This might be a dumb question, but is this kind of like Habitat for Humanity?
Kind of.
They restore houses?
Yeah, kind of. And I think for Habitat Humanity, the homeowner does assist on it. And yeah, I guess it really is kind of like that.
Interesting. There's also programs, I don't know if they do full home remodeling, but I forget what it's called. It basically, a lot of people are part of this program when they're fundraising for adoption. And they like seek to support the orphan and the widow, and so you'll go do like house projects and do renos and stuff for widows on their homes.
That's cool.
But
There's
so
so
I
many
guess there
good
is
things out there.
a lot of different things out there.
Oh, I want it on
But on
TV.
TV. Yeah,
I want on
the
TV. I want it on a Sunday night. Move that bus. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, good. I'm happy demo was great.
Yeah, demo was good. I was tearing stuff apart. It was just empowering. It was like you get a drill and you're
Just
taking
drill it
apart
away.
the whole pantry and ripping off.
Girls who
Trim.
can.
Girls who can. My mom was so proud of me.
Was she?
She was really proud of me. But it's
Why?
because I used to be really lazy as a kid. And we did a home project during COVID where we renovated the basement.
Oh, I do remember this actually.
And to be honest, I completely blacked out COVID. Like, I have very few memories from that season of
Shoot.
life. But apparently, whenever the family was working on the project downstairs, renovating the basement, I would help for approximately a minute and then say I had to like go to the bathroom or go do something, and I would never come back.
That's crazy, Meg.
So,
Why?
I don't know.
Let's dig into it.
You know, I feel like it was kind of a traumatic time.
Well, like, I'm not talking about the COVID. I'm talking about, like, why do you feel like you never liked projects?
I just didn't like it. Like, I didn't see the purpose in it, the value in it.
Meg, you're a valuable person on the project.
Yeah, I just had no desire. I think I was just, like, lazy, too, where I didn't...
Little sloth mode.
No, literally sloth mode. Hard. Slothed hard.
Sloth.
And COVID.
I slothed.
I slothed. Yeah, I just never found that stuff enjoyable.
Yeah.
And I think as a kid, anytime, it was always such, like, a chore. It was, like, having to do projects or things like that. It was so, like, dreadful and terrible.
That's how I
attitude
felt
it.
about the dishes, even though I had to do them every day.
Yeah.
The dread.
So
I still feel that.
I don't know. I feel like now, especially with our home and stuff, it's like, well, we just have to do it. Like, it just has to get done. And I honestly haven't done a ton with our home. But I feel like even being a part of the process and being like, I'm painting this house. That's my job. And I have to do it. And then doing it was like, oh, that was actually very rewarding to, like, actually
Accomplish
it.
something.
And I'm capable of it. So I think I just needed a little...
A little
encouragement,
bop in the bread.
Bop in the booty. Get to work.
Hey, I'm proud of you.
Actually, yeah, did a lot. So
Way to contribute to your family this weekend or this week.
yeah, it was good. Honestly, this was going to be one of the things I've been loving, but it was just really cool to see. It kind of made me so emo because it was all my mom and her husband's like closest people, and so many of the guys that were there when my dad renovated the cottage before I was born.
Whoa.
And so they were a part of like 2 renovations ago.
Cool.
And so they're like here helping again with it.
Cool.
And they all just like show up, work so hard for a full day. It's like, I don't know how many. There's maybe 12 of us there. And it's crazy what you can do with 12 people.
12 bodies.
And it's so fun too. Like everybody's in a good mood. You always have someone to help you with something. And it reminded me, I feel like demos, house projects, when you're moving into a new place, it's like your whole community comes around you and just like helps you get it done.
Totally.
And honestly, that's like sometimes it's one of my favorite feelings. Like it's so unifying. It's
yeah.
like, yes, this is what we were created for. We're supposed to help each other. And
Yeah.
do life
I
with
love
each other
that.
and like not make these hard moments have to be
Not
so
supposed to do this
hard.
alone.
And so, where it's like we've experienced that so many times with moving, where people just bless the heck out of us.
Yeah. Oh my
And-
gosh. God bless
us
all
with
the
everything.
individuals who are with you and I through the move of 20. I mean, the last move was a lot, but the move
Prior,
was it the move prior?
the one into the egg.
The one into the egg. So it wasn't our into the downtown apartment. It was the one out of. Well, I guess it was into. Wait, no, it was the one into the egg.
Yeah, in like.
Oh, that was so bad. That was such a bad move.
It was like trucks and trucks and trucks.
Oh my
full of
gosh.
Stuff.
literally, you know who you are. Like,
Yeah.
if you're listening, I don't even know if these people are listening. They're probably not. But we had some friends that just, why did we had so much stuff.
We had the shop at the time,
The
and
shop.
we had full inventory and shelving and all of our equipment and everything.
Yeah, I guess we probably had 15 boxes of shop,
Yeah.
20s.
So there was a lot of that. We also, this was
So bad,
right
you
after
guys.
college, we finally lived in a bigger place. So I feel like both of our parents were like, here's all your stuff. So we had skis and ski bags. We were in our skiing era, and just like all this random stuff that you just don't normally have in your college dorm or apartment. So,
Absolutely tragic.
yeah, it was pretty brutal. And a lot of furniture.
Yeah. I'm in my decumulate mode. Is that a word? Decumulate? The opposite of accumulate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just ready to get rid of even more of my stuff again. Yet again, I'm like, I was in Mel's basement yesterday, which is where a lot of my life lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I was getting rid of stuff. I'm about ready to go to Annie's house because so basically I have no room for any of my stuff. So all my stuff lives in my friends' basements. God bless them. And in this person's basement and that person's basement and then in Mel's basement. And I was like, I'm getting rid of everything. And I'm actually going to. So check out my stories this week. I think I'm going to be posting some clothes
Nice.
and stuff and get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have a house. So it's like,
Yeah.
eventually I'm moving out of my apartment. And I'm terrified for that day again. Moving. I'm really the type of girl, I want to move into a house, like my first house. And then I only want to make one more move after that. Period. Is that the best financially? Potentially not, based off what I know about real estate. But I just don't think I want to do it many more times in my life. I'm like, wait, I have the potential opportunity to only move like 2 more times in my life. Let's do that.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like move into a family home and then wherever you want to retire.
Yeah. And that might not be the reality
Mm-hmm.
because, you know,
Who
I might move
knows?
into a duplex first and then I might move into a small family home and then eventually into just like a home. I don't know. Anyways, besides the point, Meg's a demoer, la-di-da, we're
She's a
moving.
demoer, ripped off society, and
So what's your high, low, buffalo, which is the segment where we say a high and a low and a buffalo, like something random in our life.
I think that was my high, just being up there for the demo, and then spent the week at the lake. And we thought we were going to be doing projects every night, and there just wasn't a lot to do. So it was a very, very chill, relaxing week. So, and we were working, but to just not have anything at night or anywhere to go was very, very nice. We finished Jurassic Park.
Slay.
The new movie. Good, but not as good as some of the old ones. So I just didn't have a ton of like plot lines to it. Where the other movies, there were so many other things going on.
Yeah.
It just was kind of boring.
Did you feel like the new one was kind of like just for the CGI?
I don't know, because the CGI just hasn't been bad in the past movies.
Really?
So it's, I don't feel like I was that impressed where I was like, oh, this is crazy different than the old movies. Because some of the old movies were done in like 2017, 2022. So they're not that old.
Yeah.
But yeah, didn't love it. But it also was like still good. So yeah, finished that. So that's the end of an era, which is good. Good to move on. Nice to just have it done.
Yeah.
But those are the highs. Low, I don't know if I have a low. Maybe being in the luteal phase. Apparently I've been a chronic yawner.
Meg has been a chronic yawner.
I'm kind of scared sometimes. Like, I'm like, wait, is something wrong with me?
No, there's not something wrong with you. You're just a chronic yawner.
Chronic yawner.
And I don't even want to speak that over you. Just the consistent pattern. Meg and I have been not with each other for the last week, so I've hopped on like FaceTimes and meetings with her like maybe 4 times, 3 times, and just every time I've just observed that she's yawning constantly. And I'm like, today what's happened again, I was like, girl, are you good?
Yeah.
I think you're just tired
Must be,
or you're not breathing enough.
Yeah, apparently I'm maybe not breathing.
Let's take some deep breaths.
I've been sleeping really good though.
Praise God.
So,
It's the fall temperature. potentially.
definitely helps. The other night I got too cold.
Same. My app said you are being too cold.
That's crazy. That says that. Yeah, I was freezing. I had to get up because I couldn't fall asleep. I was so cold.
Dang. I know, I was a chilly little girl last night. I was trying to get the feet, like, I was, like, desperate, you know, I was, like, just trying to create any bit of warmth, and then I was,
your head under the covers?
yeah, and then I, like, burrowed to the one side of the bed, and I'm literally in a twin bed, guys, like, which sucks. I literally hate sleeping in a twin bed, but I refuse to move again with, like, I basically downsized my bed because I knew I was going to be moving a lot for the next, or like for the few years, and so I was like, I need to ditch the queen. But twin sucks. Like, I'm almost 6 feet tall. I have the little Ultra Human ring. I think I talked about this, that I got the Ultra Human ring, and it says how many times you toss and turn at night. On average, I toss and turn about 35 times a night. That's insane. My restfulness score is like one of my worst scores. So I don't know, it gives me suggestions on like how to be better about it, but imagine tossing and turning 35 times in a twin bed. Eventually you're gonna fall off the bed. So what I do is I now take my weighted blanket and I make a little barrier on the side, and I burrow to the wall side, and so that I have like something to kind of bump up against to keep me,
so you don't roll off the bed.
Yes,
That makes sense.
anyways, it was cold.
Yes, I was like, I don't remember how we got here. What are we talking about right now?
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, so hopefully I can figure out how to stop yawning. But then my buffalo is up by our cottage. There's all these signs leading up there that are just these handmade, someone just painted on it sign that all it says is grass-fed beef with a phone number. And I've always been very intrigued of, like, who are these people? Where is this grass-fed beef? How much does it cost? So I finally called them this last week, and it might be too good to be true. I'm gonna call and ask for more information, but it comes from an Amish man, and they sell a quarter cow for $4.25 a pound.
I thought it was $4.50.
No, he said $4 or $4.25.
Holy
He said
crud.
grass-fed beef prices are changing a lot, so we have to figure that out. But thinking probably $4.25,
Okay.
which is crazy.
That's insanity.
So I have a lot of questions for him.
Yeah, are you gonna ask about like
grass finished? Is it organic? Where are these cows living?
I want to know, is it like, are they like on the pasture?
Yes.
Like, are they like
or are they
eating
being
grass?
brought in grass?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. I have a whole list that I wrote down.
$4.25 a pound. You can't even get normal beef for that price.
And you have to buy a quarter cow is the bare minimum. So you can't just like go pick up 10 pounds of beef, but it just feels worth it. So
do you guys have the deep freezer?
Research. It's still at the boys' house, but we have to go pick it up.
Got it.
So we have a different one. So I guess we have two. So we never talked about that one.
Who's getting the deep freezer? Our last thing to separate. I mean, if you have two, I'll take. I guess I don't need it though this season, but
yeah, whenever you need it. Anyways,
our shared joint purchases.
Yep, that was good. It was good for a season.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a buffalo. I'll keep you guys updated, because if you live in the area and it ends up being a good thing, everyone should hop on it.
Heck yeah, let's just have like a van that drives to and from Shawano with our meat.
Yeah, they also had grass-fed lamb, but that scares me.
Interesting. I don't know if I'm into that.
Yeah, so
I'd like a pet lamb. Or a flock of sheep.
a flock of sheep.
I like how fluffy they are, like little clouds.
They're very cute.
Just for pets though, I don't want to eat them.
Yeah. Anyways, what about you? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good. Life's a little crazy, but it's good. There's always things, you know? And there's always good things all the time. I wrote down, I think, my Hello Buffalo. Oh, yeah, I did. I'm so prepared. Okay, let's start with the low. Let's get it out of the way. My Google glitched so bad this weekend, and it actually really wreaked a lot of havoc on my life. Okay, it was like a server problem where it completely glitched my entire Google Gmail account in my calendar, where it like would send my Google Calendar invites, super funny, which is a big part of my job is like as a real estate agent, I get Google invites of when my showings are, and then they load into my calendar, and then I just click my calendar and it leads me to the location, and it gives me like my lockbox code and all the things, and it wasn't doing what it was supposed to. And then it literally made my email like all of a sudden it put like 30,000 emails into my inbox, and every time I tried to like switch it or clear them or tried to like change the mode, it just wouldn't do it. Like it was like the buttons weren't working and nothing was loading. Tragic. And it was so difficult. And I cried 3 times, I think, this weekend about it, which I know sounds dramatic. It wasn't big cries, but it was just enough to get me to the place of overwhelm that I cried. And so I brought it this morning to the University of La Crosse because I didn't know what else to do, even though I graduated from there 4 years ago, and a man graciously helped me. And I think we fixed potentially some of the problems. So it turned into a high. He was like, "So you graduated recently, huh?" And I was like, 2021, like I don't know what your view of recently is, but it's been a long time since I've been in college. But yeah, so that was my low. My high was this weekend. Went for my morning walk. It was probably like 7:30, and I ran into a bunch of really good rummage sales, and I found the cutest baby clothes ever that were like all vintage from like the early 2000s. So they were all like super coquette vibes. Like it was literally like Brandy Melville for babies basically, and everything was being sold for $1. And so I knew my friend Mal needed more baby clothes, so I was able to absolutely haul with the cutest baby clothes ever, and found the cutest vintage baby books. And then I realized maybe my next side hustle is like starting a Depop for baby clothes. Doesn't that sound like so fun?
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. And I actually never want my child to wear, like, I just want him to wear vintage baby clothes because the stuff I found was actually insane. I thought it was so cute.
It's nice that baby clothes are so small that you really could just start piling stuff away.
Yeah, I know. I literally debated that at first because I was like processing with Jacob. I was like, I kind of want to, like, this stuff is so cute. I want it for my baby, but I don't have a house to store stuff in. But as soon as I have like a permanent-ish home, catch me with a few bins of baby clothes, because if it's cute, it's got to get snagged. But
it's also so nice how you can just do baby clothes sharing.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like we're all gonna have kids at some point, Lord willing, and they're probably never gonna be in the same stage because they like switch out of it so frequently. Where it's like those baby clothes are coming back to you one day. So.
Yeah. So there'll be a few lost soldiers.
Probably, yes.
A blowout or two, but they'll come around. Guys, it was so cute. So it was so fun. And I honestly was really inspired by a lot of the prints. I was like, I kind of want to make scrunchies out of this. I'm feeling inspired. I'm ready to start crafting, and I have a few crafts that I want to start doing. One of them is I want to get my sewing machine back out, and I'm really into the trend right now. I love like little micro trends that don't require a big buy-in. Like I hate micro trends that you have to invest a lot of money into, but like the big ruffle scrunchie trend, I'm obsessed with it, and I feel like it's very practical for like my style and everything. And I was gonna order some off Amazon, but then I was like, I should just make these. I have so much like cute fabric. I think I might make some scrunchies.
There you go.
Some big chunky.
Did you put elastic in it?
Yeah, you do. But yeah, I like when they're just like almost as big as your head. You know what I mean? You guys know the trend. But so yeah, so that was, I'm gonna call that my high because I was just so happy. I think it was my like womanly instincts to like gather and like I don't know. I was
provide.
I'm not
provide, but like
I'm a gatherer.
Yeah.
It's like you're a little accumulator. Like it's like you kind of like curate. I love that. It makes me so excited, and it's very restful for me. So that was one of my highs of the weekend. And then here's my buffalo. I think we need a new podcast setup.
Okay.
I'm just feeling a change of pace.
Where should we go?
I'm thinking in the front room.
Okay.
And this is my thought. I think, and we can talk about this. I'm open to your opinion. I've realized ever since we had the episode where your feet were like up in the camera and we were like sitting back, that I get too tired in these chairs. But I don't know. I feel like I like the idea of being a little bit more
supported,
and not in a couch. And so my thought was, I'm feeling a table and chairs. Like, I'm feeling like, although that would require for us, I think, to get a stand for our podcast mics to sit on the table. But I love the idea of just you and me sitting at like a round table together, or even a square, but I think a round. And then when we have a guest, because we want to start having guests, they can just come sit at the table with us. And I like the idea of having the table to just like have some notes on and stuff, and like just be sitting up a little bit more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm feeling like this is just a little bit of a sleepy setup, and I don't like coming here and getting tired, because I want to take a nap right now.
That's valid.
Because I'm so comfy in this little chair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in that room we will have the bench. It's not done.
Yeah.
But also the lighting probably wouldn't be good, so we'd probably have to do it against the wall.
That's what I was imagining, against the wall.
We have lots of table options.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
We also have our kitchen, which has good lighting in there.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't even know if we need to get anything, because I think you kind of already have everything.
We could make it work.
And I don't know. Maybe, is it necessary? No. Is it the top of our priority list right now? No. But I am envisioning a new setup, boys and girls.
Wow.
I think it would be energizing.
Yeah. I'm open.
All right. That's my Buffalo.
That's good.
All new things coming to 20s.
All new things. New setup.
Everything that you've seen is no longer going to be what it's going to be.
New everything. I feel like we've done this so many times.
Yeah. We're that's what your 20s is all about. Is we're just figuring out what feels like us. And like, maybe some days we can still do it on this couch. It's just like, we'll just catch the vibe. I'm just worried winter's going to come and I am not going to be. I'm going to get even more tired.
That's valid.
So
that's fair. It does get a little cozy.
It gets a little too cozy.
Little too cozy
For me.
Definitely can't put the legs out. It was a mistake.
Oh, it's such a mistake. Next thing you know, my belly's going to be hanging out too. Okay, let's talk about things we've been loving. Although we've been talking about some of it, but let's just talk about a few more. I want to start with the one that you have written down here that just says cream cheese.
You wrote that.
I wrote that?
Yeah. I can prove it. It
what?
Says,
I wrote
it
cream
says on
cheese.
there who wrote what, and Liv wrote cream cheese.
No, wait.
You were talking about the cookies.
Oh my gosh. I literally thought you were talking about how you've been liking cream cheese. And I was like, no. I thought you weren't eating dairy, so I want to talk about it.
No, it's not
me.
me.
I literally wrote that. That's so awkward. So basically, I was talking about the cookies. That makes more sense.
Cream cheese frosting.
Okay, well, we can still talk about this, I guess.
Yep.
So we have a new recipe that is going to change our lives. I don't think we even understand the weight of what this recipe is going to do for us, but I really think that it could draw crowds like Wall Drug.
Like Wall Drug.
You know, like how Wall Drug, you like see all the signs along the road and it just draws crowds from like 500 miles away.
Yeah.
That's what this cookie is going to do. Meg made these cookie bars. And when I say they are to die for, they are so to die for. And honestly, I'll be totally honest with you guys. Like, we love to be generous with sharing our recipes. I don't know if we can share this recipe with you because it might potentially become a trade secret at this point. And I know that sounds like I maybe don't have this generous heart, but like this cookie could change our lives.
That's fair. They're really good.
I have fed this cookie to several people now, and several people have been enamored by it.
It's only gotten better every time.
And so we have a few. We're not going to talk about what we've done to evolve the recipe, but it's starting to evolve. It is getting better. But one of the things that I do think I'm really envisioning for it is a little cream cheese frosting swirl on top. And there's so many good cream cheese frosting recipes that don't require any cane sugar.
Yeah.
So the thing about this cookie bar recipe that is so phenomenal is the fact that there is no refined sugar in it. So I will say this.
And it's gluten-free.
It's gluten-free, and it's like it's just maple syrup, and coconut sugar. And guys, this thing is to die for. It is so freaking good with a little cream cheese frosting swirl. Beep, bop, boop. Literally going to change people's lives.
It's really, really, really good.
And where are we going to sell this? In our future cafe.
I can't wait.
It's going to be awesome.
It is.
Do you realize what you did?
Mm-mm. A masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece. It's incredible.
The first time we made it, they weren't that good.
But then we evolved it.
Yeah.
And now
it's gotten really good.
It's gotten really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it. So I made it where I didn't push it to the edges so hard. And I kind of just allowed it to grow into the edges.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't have these like weird crispy corners.
Mm-hmm.
It was more of, I don't know. It's giving like the healthy version of the cookie place in the mall.
Like a cookie cake.
Great American cookie cake.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about? I think
To
you guys
die
know what I'm
for.
talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about? Great American cookie? In your,
It might have. I don't know if it's. Like
it was kind of a thing in the 2000s. No, it's maybe not worldwide, but it's definitely a franchise. But guys,
some of the best cookies. I still dream about the sugar ones that have the
sprinkles.
Yes, yeah. We got those ones together.
We did. I would kill though. I would pick the frosting chocolate chip one over the sprinkle one though. Personally. Theirs, but ours is soon going to be the healthy version of that.
It would be good to make a gluten-free sugar cookie, like a good doughy sugar cookie.
100%. Like, I'm really ready to just bake my life away and bring some fire gluten-free pastry to La Crosse.
I'm ready for it.
I think it could change everything for us.
You know how we thought there was going to be that bakery across the street?
Yeah.
Maybe. Actually, I don't think that's a good spot for us. But the idea of me going to work for a bakery, we can just make the bakery in-house.
Precisely. There's women.
Job.
So TikTok, I said that's so funny. So TikTok, what I was trying to say is there's this girl on TikTok and she has a micro bakery in her basement where she pumps out like 350 loaves of bread a day and is a stay-at-home mom.
That. Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is cool. I love that for her, but it's very inspiring. I just want to have an actual bakery. Oh gosh, it's just so freaking good. And like we're going to like make it into such a great business. It's, you know, we're gonna come with all the creative ideas. So it's not gonna just be cookies, it's gonna be an experience.
Yep. Have you seen the people that do the at-home bakeries and they're making bread, but it's in like a giant container?
Yes.
Where they're like kneading the dough in this giant container and then they cut their loaves out of it, and their fridge, it's like a normal fridge filled to the brim with their dough pans.
I literally can't wait. Yep. And I think it's just kind of natural. Like in the fall, I just feel ready to bake again. Summer, it's so hot and I'm like, I don't really have like the same desire to be cooking, but this is when the cooking and baking hobby just comes to life.
Yeah, I feel that.
So this week I'm bringing back a simple recipe that is not even basically a recipe, but one that I forgot that we used to make that I really love. It's just like you take the cast iron skillet and it's just chopped up yellow potatoes and carrots and beef.
Oh.
Just like a warm, hearty, like skillet with just the basics, but you cook it well, you season it well, and it's to die for. And I'm really excited about it.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
I just made, because we were talking about it, I'm pretty sure last time on the podcast, wanting to switch up breakfast and stuff and do the sweet potato hash that we used to make.
Oh, yeah.
And usually when we made sweet potato hash, we were making it every single morning, which takes a long time. And so I wanted to make it, but I didn't want to have to cook it every single morning this week. So I changed it up and I shredded the sweet potato and I made it into little pre-made hash browns.
Cute.
And so I just added like egg and some flour and then seasoning to it and seared them on the pan. So that all I have to do is like reheat them back up in the pan, and they're actually to die for.
Love.
I think I added rosemary and thyme to it, and it's actually so good.
Dang.
So that was a good
sweet potato season for sure.
Yeah.
We have to go to the farmer's market too.
Yes, I know.
The farmer's market asked for us to come and shop the farmer's market and share about it on our socials. So stay tuned.
We gotta go.
We should do that. Well, you're out of town this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
Home. Mel's baby shower.
Oh, Mel's baby shower.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yep. And then Nathan's family fall fest.
Very
So,
fun.
Big old family weekend.
Nice. That's so
and
fun.
then we'll be here till Christmas, which is very exciting.
Wonderful.
Literally won't be gone once. Hopefully. You know, things always pop up, but...
Is Thanksgiving going to be here for you?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes.
Can't be at the Steingerber stuff and strap.
I know, but it's going to be fresh, baby.
Oh, duh.
So, I'm not leaving.
Meg's twin Mel is having a baby.
Yeah, she's due November 12th, so I said...
That's true.
Thanksgiving is here. If people want to come here, I'll host, but I want to be my baby.
100%. You can't be having her travel.
Yeah, so...
Very fun, very fun.
Yes, yes. Well, those are some good things we've been loving.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's more.
Oh, I wrote one down.
Mm.
This lip gloss
Mm-hmm.
from Coco Kind. It's like $11. I love the price tag on it, and it's super clean, and the formula is great.
It's so cute.
You can get it at Ulta, and you can turn them into cute little keychains, and I'm obsessed.
Oh, I did see that on their website.
I think we should have a little girls' night where we just, like, turn them into keychains. And I think that'd be super fun for us. And I just appreciate a brand that can, like, do something clean and not make it cost $30 for a lip gloss.
Yeah.
Appreciate
And it's
that.
still, like, cutesy, too.
I know, and it's still so cutesy. So I'm obsessed with this. I got it at Ulta, and I think I'm going to go get it in pink. This is like a little brown fall moment.
Mm-hmm. That one is cute.
Mm-hmm. So, love this. Yeah, I kind of want to get a new blush, too. Something a little bit warmer, a little bit more bronzy. I feel like I normally go with, like, a berry pink in the summer, which is kind of like, ooh, she's a little sunburnt, but, like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to be a little bit more toasty.
A little toasty.
And I'm so ready, speaking of toasty, I'm so ready to bring back our cacao hot chocolate marshmallow drink. And that's another thing at our cafe that will literally bring people from 500 miles away because it's that good.
It's so good.
I think we could really, like, get the aesthetics rolling with it, like, much higher, and it's like this absolute viral moment. I'm obsessed with that drink. Jacob and I were talking about it the other day, and I almost cried because I was like, that is gonna hit so hard.
Yeah, that actually sounds phenomenal. Kind of want to make it.
I know.
Tonight.
It's so good.
Need to make some marshmallows though first.
Yep.
That's a key.
Oh, 100%. What's
When
the
they
drink
get all
without a
melty.
marshmallow?
They're
Yeah.
really so good.
Yeah, totally.
Speaking of toasty,
Mm-hmm.
the other thing I've been loving that is so cozy and toasty is our bedding that we got.
Oh, yeah.
We decided to invest into the Quince down comforter and then 100% linen duvet cover. And I was like definitely skeptical where I was like, I just don't know.
Which weight did you get of the Quince down comforter? The light or the
all
normal?
Season. There's light,
Okay.
all season, and then the heavy.
That makes
And we
sense.
did all season, which in the summer it's definitely a tad too warm.
Okay.
But now that it's getting colder, I feel like it's perfect.
Mm.
But I've genuinely never experienced more comfortable bedding in my entire life.
Praise
Where being gone for a week, that was the thing we were most excited about, was coming back to our bedding because it's so comfortable.
Oh,
And
I
so
love that for you guys.
definitely if you have a wedding registry or if you're just looking to invest into some good bedding, the Quince 100% linen duvet cover is worth it. And it doesn't even compare. Like, I know there's the Casa Luna one from Target, which we have that one in our guest room, and it's just like not even close.
And what I love about Quince too is it's worth trying because you're either going to love it, and if you don't love it, they literally have 365-day returns.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you just like try it, and if you love it then you pay for it, and then if you don't, it's okay.
Yep. But that was the other thing. So all right, what are we talking about next?
Okay, we're talking about the Oura Ring.
I turned my airplane mode off.
Okay.
You want to test it?
Okay, Meg, why don't you just share what you were hearing about Oura Ring, and I'm going to like pull up a little bit of information about it.
You were actually the one that told me
Oh,
about
was I the
Oura
one?
Ring.
Guys, my brain is like, I'm a little grandma.
That apparently it's like confirmed that the government has all of our access to the data from our Oura Ring. So you said there was a trend going on where women are taking videos throwing away their Oura Rings.
Yeah.
Which
I'm sure they're rich,
I just saw one.
but like,
Yeah.
I don't know why you
See,
would throw out your ring, but
maybe you share some more information and then I'll decide if my thoughts remain true about it or not.
Okay, here we go, everybody. So, Aura just announced that they're expanding their partnership with the U.S. Department of Defense. The DoD is now their biggest enterprise customer. This triggered a lot of online chatter, especially on TikTok, about data privacy. People started freaking out thinking their health data was being shared with the government. But here's the thing. Aura CEO came out and said, your personal health data is completely separate from the military system. The DoD setup is basically its own environment, and companies like Palantir are involved in security infrastructure, but they don't have access to your sleep score. So no, the government isn't actually watching how much sleep you got last night. The lawsuit drama. I didn't even know about this. So Aura is in a legal tug-of-war with another smart ring company called Ultrahuman.
Ooh.
Ultrahuman sued Aura in India over patent claims, saying Aura copied some of their women's health tracking features. Aura, on the other hand, says Ultrahuman is just salty because they've recently lost the U.S. patent case that blocked them from selling their rings in the U.S.
Interesting.
La-di-da, da-da-da-da-da. So basically, a lot of people are all concerned about this U.S. defense partnership because they're worried that all their information has been leaked. And apparently, women have, confirmed that this actually is true, but Aura's saying that it's not true, which
How
they
would
have to
they
be
know?
careful to not just say that, because if Aura's just saying that, they could get in trouble for it.
Yeah, but how did the women know their data was leaked?
I don't know. I'm just assuming that these women did their due diligence, but maybe they did not.
Right, because I'm like, how would you get into the government systems and be like, they have my data?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's ways, but I don't know how it all works.
How do you guys feel about it?
How do you feel about it?
I honestly, at this point, I think for me, I feel like I'm the type of girl that just accepts cookies onto every website. I just know that all my data is being leaked everywhere, which maybe is really bad. But in my head, I'm like, yeah, doesn't the government already know everything about me?
Yeah,
I
think so.
They know everything about me. They have access to everything. I feel like there's nothing in my life that they just can't take away. There's really nothing in this life that's safe. We watched the movie this weekend, The Big Short, about the 2008 housing crisis, and my boyfriend's a finance bro. So I was asking questions about investing and money and what happens, because apparently a lot of people had their investment accounts liquidated, or I don't know, that's probably false information. But basically he was telling me that there's nothing that's safe in this life. You could invest your money and it could disappear. I don't know how it disappears, but it can. So it's just the reality. And it's important to still make those wise investments and stuff, but really at the end of the day, there's nothing in this life that is totally secure. And then I was like, how about gold? And then he said no. He said that even is
What? Someone gifted us a little piece of gold for our wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which was just hilarious.
How much does a piece of gold cost?
I think it's $120 for a gram or something.
Dang.
I don't know. That could be totally off.
So I don't even really know. So my take on it is, I'm like, is that going to make me throw out if I had an Oura Ring, would I throw it out? Probably not. But
see, I have an Oura Ring.
So I now have the Ultrahuman and Meg has the Aura. And so we're going to be your go-tos for the comparables between the two.
Yeah, I genuinely don't care about the data thing at all. Maybe
Galen.
I should. Maybe if someone educated me more on it, but I'm like, I'm not going to get my undies in a bundle.
I haven't heard that in a long time. My undies are not going to be in a bundle over this. That's for sure.
What are they going to do with it? I don't know.
Are they going to come and get me and tell me that I didn't sleep well last night?
Or
that I'm ovulating right now?
Yeah, I don't know what they would use it for good or bad, but I would agree. I let the cookies on everything, and I just feel like if they wanted to, they could get access into everything, and there's just probably so much they do that we don't even know. So
True.
I just don't care, and I don't want to grow fearful. That would be silly. So I don't know. I don't care, but I could be convinced otherwise potentially.
Yeah, I don't care either.
But
a lot of women do care.
A lot of women do care, and that they are able to have those opinions.
Well, okay, so speaking of Oura Ring and Ultra Human Ring, something that I want to actually put to the test today. We're doing a little science experiment here on the podcast, okay? And I bought myself a handy dandy EMF detector off Amazon. How accurate is this thing? I don't 100% know, but it had fantastic reviews, so we roll with it. I love just taking this thing and just bopping it around my house and seeing where the EMFs are coming from. If there is something that is insanely filled with EMFs, it is the microwave, period. It literally, the microwave puts your cell phone or your computer, like, it makes it look like a little weenie, because the microwave is the thing that emits like insane amount of EMFs. Now, I also don't take anything I say as facts, because I also don't even know if I'm reading this thing correctly. I'm really just a girl who's just having a good time.
Things where it's like EMF and then
Yes.
just like the
The electric field. Okay. So what we're going to do today is there is claims that the Ultra Human Ring emits significantly less EMFs than the Oura Ring. I do know that when I test my Ultra Human Ring, it literally comes up as 0 EMFs. Now, I don't know if that's completely accurate, but I'm curious to see if the Oura Ring actually does emit EMFs, because a part of me is like, is this been just blown out of proportion online and people are saying this emits and this doesn't emit, and so we're going to put it to the freaking test.
I will say, which this could be totally in my head completely, so you can wear the Oura Ring on airplane mode and then it doesn't emit any EMFs because it's not connecting to Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or anything like that, so I just like sync mine every once in a while. But sometimes I've worn it without it on airplane mode and my like finger will throb a little bit.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm.
Tea.
And on our phones, before we had the little EMF stickers, my hands would like tingle and get really hot.
Yeah, mine would
kind
too.
of like achy, and that doesn't happen anymore. So I do think that they're like, it's legit, because
I do too.
I literally can feel my finger throbbing.
Yeah,
so.
I have chronic pain in my hands, like specifically my hands ache, and when I used to hold my phone without the EMF protector, I literally, my hands would like, it would just exasperate it so much. So I think what we need to do is we're gonna put our hands on this table and we're going to first scan mine just to prove that this doesn't emit EMFs.
Okay.
Make sure it does, and then we're gonna do yours. So you can remove your hand to make sure that it doesn't interrupt with our signaling.
And don't put the like microphone close to
Yes.
it. Here,
Okay.
I'll hold your mic.
Hold my mic.
Okay, she's scanning it. No beeps. Nothing.
Nothing. It literally.
It says 0.
It's literally.
I wonder. Okay, you know how you told me that it only syncs every once in a while?
Yes.
I wonder if when it's syncing, if it would emit more.
Probably.
You don't know when it does it, so you can't really
Yeah,
guess
so
it.
the Ultra Human Ring claims that for less than 1% of the day, like it's a fraction of 1%, they'll like do these like mini syncs to your phone, which is super nice. The nice thing about the Oura Ring is they say it emits EMFs, but you can put it on airplane mode and then just like sync it at the end of the day, and so then it's not emitting EMFs all day. So don't worry, Meg is doing just fine. But she turned it off airplane mode. Yeah. So right now it apparently is emitting EMF. So we're gonna see. So here, you hold this. I feel like a little detective.
Okay, it's emitting something. Is that the EMFs though?
It is. Oh no, this is an electric field. Or wait, what's that H field?
Okay, so it's emitting something.
It's emitting 250.
250
VMNs.
Let's quick look up.
And mine is emitting 0.
Wow. 250. What is it called?
VMs. Let's check our mics.
Probably.
Okay, look here, our mics are fine. So my phone, for reference, is right now emitting 135 in the electric field, and the Oura Ring is a 250. But I think your phone emits more of the magnetic fields once you start calling somebody. So here, let me call you. Does this fascinate you guys, or is it just us?
Oh, you're calling me.
I'm calling you.
Oh, I declined it. Sorry.
Oh, Megan, that's why? That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Yeah, accept the call. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, now the EMFs are going.
Yeah. So
Oh.
calling isn't as good. Anyways, you guys do your own research. We're just over here trying to do our own. Like I said, don't take any of this information as facts, but you've seen what you've seen today. Is that a high amount or not really?
It says that the range that it falls into is a concerning range, and if people are sensitive to EMFs, they will report issues with it, or they'll actually be able to feel it, which I do feel like I'm sensitive. So
okay.
And I
this is what we need
because we're so grounded, because we sleep with our grounding sheets.
I think we're just I don't want to be like, oh, we're just so in
Self-aware.
tune with our bodies, but I think we actually are.
Yeah.
So if you're wearing an Oura Ring right now, please put it on airplane mode because we love you. And if you're wanting to get a ring, we're going to continue to weigh out the pros and cons of the Ultra Human versus the Oura. I'll just say for myself, so far, I've loved my Ultra Human ring. I'm only 2 weeks in. The only thing about the Ultra Human is the battery life is not as good as the Oura Ring. Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
Yeah, mine lasts me forever.
Mine only lasts me like 3 days, 4 days.
How long does it take to charge?
30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take too long, but like the Oura Ring wins every single time when it comes to battery life. And people have complained about the Ultra Human battery. What I decided to do is it seemed as if their customer service is like super good. So I just bought the warranty on the ring, and I'm like, well, if the battery goes, I'll just file it for a replacement. But so far I like it.
That's smart. Well, there you go, folks.
It is getting me healthier. I'm doing more steps.
Yeah.
And I could use more steps. It's like I can dance around like
Getting that walking pad going
Holy
again.
crud. Girl needs to get walking. She does not get near her 10,000 steps. And when the other day I got 12,000 steps and I was hurting. Like I was like,
yeah.
But yeah. Did I tell you how we went to the shrine?
Yeah.
Oh, I did tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
The Shrine of Guadalupe. Is that what it's called?
The Shrine of our Mother Guadalupe.
Okay.
It's interesting. If you live in La Crosse and you haven't gone,
It's really pretty in the fall.
recommend going.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, sorry we're getting a little bit off track. I think we should wrap this thing up.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, we have to film another episode today.
We do.
We get to film another episode today. But I'll be honest, girls, I'm tired. I'm going to need to get a little boost in me before we film this next episode. Okay, I'm getting a work call, but I think it's spam because I've been getting spammed like crazy.
I was going to make some tea before this next one. So
slay. That sounds great. Well, we should get a little 20 shout out. Who are we going to give?
20 shout
Who are we going to give our 20 shout out to?
Let's
I know who I want to 20 shout out. I want to give a 20 shout out to our friend Jada.
Oh,
She's
Jada.
so sweet, and we actually just recently became friends like in the last 6 months, and I'm just so proud of her because she decided to follow her dreams and become a social media full-time freelancer, and she's absolutely crushing it. And I think she totally embodies just like stepping out in your 20s and doing things that are like deeply fulfilling. And it's been so sweet because she followed our old shop 20s throughout like the duration of the store, and she's just been so encouraging to me and us about what we're doing, and has spoken just so much life over this podcast and our next steps, and it's really been so energizing for me and has helped given us a lot of direction. So 20 shout out goes to Jada because she is just absolutely killing it, and I'm so inspired by her, and she's such a good friend. So
I love that. She's awesome.
All right, well, we will see you guys in a week. Thanks for watching.